Supination, flexion. Into elbow extension, pronation, finger extension. Okay? When we did scapula, didn't we do one direction first? Bring you down, push up, push up, push up, bring you down, push. Didn't we do that one direction first? So we're doing the same thing. Go supine. Once the patient is really good and they're nice and strong and you went this way, now you can, if you want, you can put some reversals in there if you want. Okay? So if you want, then you can start this way. Up. Good. You can come up this way and then reverse your hands. Out, out, out. Good. Up, up. Good. You see that? Good. Push out, push out, push out, push out. Then you can go both directions. Okay? The other thing you can do, this is more of an NDT technique, is you can do place and hold. So basically you bend your, all right, push out your elbow. So you can do that. And then sometimes what you can do, this is NDT, this is called place and hold. To do, this is NDT. Place and hold is, I'm going to put your arm here, and I'm going to let go. Hold it up for me. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. I'm going to let go. Sometimes you'll see the CVA patients, they'll, pretend like my arms are under, they'll hold it here, and then as they get tired, it'll fall down. So place and hold in NDT is you place the arm in a position, and then you let go, and you make them hold it there. You start that in supine, and then you work on that in what? Sitting. That's called place and hold. And the reason why you get more extension in the limb is because the patient's what? Right. If I said to the patient, straighten out your elbow, the patient will do this. If I lay them down and do this and say, straighten out your elbow, it'll go almost all the way. Okay? But you put them in this way and you say, straighten out the elbow, only goes a little bit. Put them in supine, it goes all the way. Okay? That's from the reflex. So we take advantage of that. The other thing I take advantage of is the associated reaction. Remember we were talking about that? Mm-hmm. So if I'm working on pushing out, push out, 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 and the other hand is pushing too. No.
Pushing where?
Just push. So when I'm doing this, push, 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 and that other hand is pushing. Just open your hand. Like,
okay.
Yeah, like doing that. That's fine. Because what you're doing is, we talked about it in lecture. You're sending a message from this hemisphere, right? When this pushes, the message is coming down from this hemisphere, but you're getting some ipsilateral pathway into this hand. Some people call that overflow in the clinic. Oh, I'm getting overflow into the other side. Really, you're not getting an overflow. You're just getting a message. You're getting 90% of cortical decusation, and you're getting 10% ipsilateral pathway that you're trying to reinforce. And the theory is, or the early neurology is that the ipsilateral pathway helps neuroplasticity and reorganization of the brain that helps get the motion going. Okay? Sometimes it's in the face. So sometimes what you'll see is the patient will, do this, where it's the other hand. Sometimes they'll do this. Okay? I don't care if it's the face or the hand or face and hand. If you're doing it, use it. That's what I have done. Okay? All right. So we got to go the other way now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got to do D what?
D2.
D2. So your supination extension, right? Going into what?
Pronation flexion.
Pronation, elbow flexion in the fist. Just going to make a fist here. I'm going to put my hand here, right? Good. So we're going to go pronation, flexion. Good. Into what? Up, up, up. Go. Into what? Supination and extension. So I'm going to start this direction first. Go up, 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 and I'm going to bring you back. I'm just working the one direction. And this is, if the patient cannot do the D1, if they're having difficulty D1, they're not going to be able to do what? D2. I have found D2 is always the harder diagonal. Think about it. In 1, we're doing supination what? Flexion. Here, we're doing supination extension. Here, we're doing pronation finger extension. Here, we're doing pronation flexion. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. So it's the D2 is a more complicated pattern.
Is it like
What? This is the what? D2 extension, where you're showing them the motion, right? Supination extension, right? And you're showing them, you're going to resist their flexion and resist them into pronation. Okay? So you do the same thing again. I usually work this direction first. Once they get good at it, then I alternate. Right? So once she's good, open, open, open. Up, 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 up. I'm going to switch in. Good, 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 good. Up, up, up. So now I'm doing rapidly alternating what? Reciprocal motion. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yes.
Good. In. Good. Out, out, out.
Why do you switch your hands?
Because I'm going in both directions. Because in this position, come down, go. I'm resisting flexion, keep going, pronation, and adduction.
Okay.
I got to go on the outside now, because I got to resist extension into supination into finger extension. I got to go this way, so then I got to switch. And that's why I switched this way too. It's tricky to learn the switching. It's really not that bad. Just do one direction. And then when you go to do the other, just do the opposite. So if I know I'm doing this on this way, right? Then when I do the other direction, just switch your hands. You'll get it. Okay? You'll get it. Same thing. So let's practice the D2.